Good evening everybody and welcome to Edge Hill Students' Union's Student-Led Staff Awards 2023. My name is Jack Richardson. I am the current Arts and Sciences President at FoHSCM and I have the honour of presenting some of tonight's awards alongside other members of our current officer team. Tonight's virtual awards ceremony is our opportunity to celebrate the people who make Edge Hill amazing. But before we begin, a few things to mention. While this is a pre-recorded ceremony, you can still get involved and join in with the conversation on Twitter using the hashtag AHSUSLSA23. We'll be live tweeting the results throughout the ceremony and we'll be sure to retweet our favourite reactions. This year, a total of 327 students submitted nominations for their Edge Hill heroes. This is an incredible number and we're thrilled to acknowledge the hard work of staff as it is recognised by students. On behalf of everybody at the Students' Union, we would like to say a huge thank you to all the Edge Hill staff for everything you do for students. Even if you don't always hear it from them directly, after reading those nominations, it's clear you are highly valued by them. Tonight's nominees have been reviewed and shortlisted by a team of independent student volunteers, with winners decided by Edge Hill University Directorate. We're handing out awards in 6 categories: Personal Tutor Award for Faculty of Arts and Sciences, Faculty of Education, and Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine, a Lecturing Hero Award, the Non-Academic Support Staff Award, and the Diversity Champion Award. Before we begin, let's hear from Edge Hill University's Vice-Chancellor, John Cater, who has a very special message for everybody watching tonight.
And as Jack has already said, I'm John Cater and I have the privilege of being the university's Vice-Chancellor. This is actually a really special night, one of the most important of the year, in which we recognise the contribution of staff, from right the way across the university to enhancing the student experience. And it's been a pretty traumatic year in many ways, hasn't it? I mean, we're barely out of COVID, and really then straight into a cost of living crisis. And I know that's had a real impact on staff, on students, and also perhaps on one's life experiences over the last 12 months or so. And I'm delighted that actually a number of my colleagues have made such a positive contribution, in what are quite challenging times. It's a real privilege to be able to see the academic work of colleagues, those who have actually delivered inspiring learning and teaching sessions, who have motivated students to perform to their very best. But also I'm incredibly grateful to all the personal tutors as well. People have had a lot of challenges over the last 12 months. And if you've got actually someone, a friendly, a supportive, an understanding, a knowable, individual that you can go to, it makes such a difference, to your experience in university. And as a university, we're really committed to putting more resource and more time into our personal tutor system. But in some ways, actually, almost my favourite of all is when I look at these lists and I actually look at, colleagues, in student services, colleagues in learning services, and particularly perhaps colleagues in facilities management, people who work in catering, work on the grounds, which I think are absolutely stunning, and those colleagues actually who work in student halls as well. And we always hear some wonderful stories about the cleaners who go in there, who actually almost become a friend, a mentor, sometimes almost a mother to individual students, and I'm incredibly grateful to them as well. So it's a wonderful night. It's an incredibly important night for the university, and it's an incredibly important night hopefully for you, and particularly for all the people that you've chosen to shortlist for these awards. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here, at least on screen, to say thank you to everybody, and to wish you all a wonderful evening. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you very much, John, for kicking off tonight's ceremony. And now it's time to announce our first award. So here's Student Governor Lauren King to present our Lecturing Hero Award.
As a representative of the student voice on the Board of Governors, it's my pleasure to present to you the first award of the Students' Union's Student-Led Staff Awards 2023, which celebrates the connections between staff and students at Edge Hill University. This award is for a lecturer who's gone above and beyond in their work, a real lecturing hero. And the nominees are Sarah Pinder, Martin McPhillips, Pete Begley, Nora Malone, and Catherine Conquest. And the winners are Sarah Pinder and Nora Malone.
Hi everyone. It's a real honour to be given this award, and I would like to thank anyone that put me forward for this. It may be cliche, however, it does genuinely mean a lot that students would take the time out of their own time to do this. It was lovely to read some of the comments that students had written, and I can't thank them enough for the kind words. Thank you so much.
I'm deeply honoured and humbled to have received this nomination, particularly because it's come from students. It gladdens my heart to see that students who are on the first step to the caring professions have acknowledged that I care. And I'm very reassured that by the calibre of our student midwives at present, the future of midwifery is in safe hands.
Thank you, Lauren, and a massive congratulations to Sarah and Nora. Now we move on to the first of our Personal Tutor Hero Awards, and as the Faculty of Arts and Sciences President, it's my honour to present the FAS Personal Tutor Hero Award. As big as the faculty can sometimes seem, the hard-working and dedicated staff within it bring everyone together. Throughout this academic year, I've been able to meet just some of these incredible people who work tirelessly to provide the best possible education for their students. They show us just how much they really care about guiding our amazing students along the right path. And the nominees are Jude Wilkinson, Helen Eccleston, Martin McPhillips, Colette Gavin, Lauren Sinton. And the winner is Helen Eccleston.
I am truly honoured to have been nominated for this award. This recognition means a great deal to me, as it comes from the very students that I have had the privilege of supporting throughout their academic journey. As a personal tutor, my aim has always been to make a positive impact on the lives of my students, and I'm constantly inspired by their dedication, passion and resilience. This nomination is a testament to our collective effort at Edge Hill Business School to create a nurturing and inclusive learning environment where our students can thrive. I'm truly grateful for this recognition, and I'm committed to continue providing the best possible support to my students. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Helen. Moving on from Arts and Sciences, next up is our Personal Tutor Award for the Faculty of Education, presented by your Education President, Ben Broadhurst.
Education is what started Edge Hill, and it is still core to the university. It's important and involves a lot of hard work for students and staff, whether it be preparing for placements, planning for the classroom, or this be time spent on assignments. It's easy to get tied up in the chaos of day life, but luckily we have some amazing support staff within the Faculty of Education to lend a helping hand when things get busy. The Personal Tutor Hero is dedicated to all the staff who enable education students to succeed and light up the path for students to become the best version of themselves. And the nominees are Ian Thrasher, Neil Yarwood, Marlena Krostowska, Claire Buck, Alex Koppel, and the winner is Marlena Krostowska.
It's a real honor to be shortlisted for the Student-Led Staff Award, which shows that my commitment to my students was recognized and appreciated by them. I care about my students' well-being, which is crucial for their success with their studies. And seeing them succeed in life brings me a real joy and fulfillment. That's why this recognition is really priceless to me, and it gives me motivation to continue my work as a personal tutor.
Congratulations to Marlena, and a huge thank you for all the work you do for students in the Faculty of Education. Next up, we move on to the Personal Tutor Hero Award for Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine. I'll pass you over to Akosua Poku, the SU's Black, Asian and Minority Ethnic Officer, and an adult nursing student.
Every student in the Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine knows the value of a good personal tutor. As you navigate your way through learning alongside often emotionally and physically exhausting placements in the health sector, your tutors at university become your rock and somebody you can always rely on for support. As with all of our shortlisted staff tonight, The nominees for this award should feel immensely proud of your work. Your work has a tremendous impact on student lives, and we remain grateful for your continued support. And the nominees are Flair Farish Edwards, Charlotte O'Callaghan, Holly Sarin, Antoinette Bewley, Emily Ellis, and Janet Moore. And the winners are Flair Farish Edwards and Janet Moore.
What I love about my job is my students, and nothing makes me prouder than seeing their growth and development over the years. I feel very humbled that it's me in the spotlight here for a moment. I cannot thank my students enough for the courage and passion that I see in them daily, and for the extra time taken to nominate me for this award. Keep being your wonderful selves.
Thank you for the nomination. I feel very happy to win this award, especially as it is a student-led award and thus a good validation of my role as a lecturer and a personal tutor. Being a lecturer is a new role for me, having left the NHS 14 months ago, so it's a lovely surprise to receive the nomination and help to alleviate some of my feelings of imposter syndrome. All of my personal students will be graduating this year, and although I've only known them for 18 months, I will miss them.
Congratulations to Flair and Janet, and to all our shortlisted staff. Your work in the Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine is greatly appreciated. Time now for a quick break before our final awards. Grab yourself a drink and we'll be back in 10 minutes to announce the winners. Remember, you can keep up with the conversation on Twitter using the hashtag EHSUSLSA23, where we'll retweet our favorite reactions.
Welcome back to Edge Hill Students' Union's Student-Led Staff Awards. Remember, you can join the conversation and share your reactions on Twitter using the hashtag EHSUSLSA23 or tweet us directly at EdgeHillSU. Before we move on to our next set of awards, let's hear from Edge Hill University's Pro Vice-Chancellor for Student Experience, Linda Brady, about how Edge Hill staff are making changes to improve the student experience this year.
Good evening and welcome. I know you've already been welcomed to the Student-Led Staff Awards, but a welcome from me. This is a fantastic evening and a great way to celebrate the achievements of you, all of our colleagues. And it's really evident whether you are in an academic, professional services or support role that our students really value the support that they're getting from you. And that is demonstrated by the wealth of nominations that we've seen this year for awards. So thank you for all that you're doing. And it's been a really busy year. So in addition to all of the things you do every day to support students, I think there's some real highlights that we've seen this year. So the growth in simulation and real life learning is now visible throughout the university and is making a real difference to the engagement of students and their development of graduate attributes. The early intervention model is really making a difference to our ability to identify students who are struggling early on and intervene to keep them on track with their studies. So thank you for all of the work on that. The opening of Careers Corner in the Catalyst is a fantastic facility for students to just be able to go and get advice and guidance at any time. And the graduate attributes, actually, which you're all working hard to embed across the university, are a real demonstration of the things that employers really want and that students can develop and demonstrate to put them ahead of the game, really, when they get out into the world of work. So thank you for all of those things that you're doing. And these things are really appreciated, and they're demonstrated not only in these awards, but by our nomination for 2 Student Choice Awards in What Uni. And also we have 8 awards for Educate North this year, which is a real demonstration of recognition from the sector. So you should be really proud of all that you've achieved and this recognition from students. But we're never complacent, and we are making further enhancements to an already excellent experience. And you may recently have seen that we are investing £35 million in the development of the central core of the campus. So we will be seeing new teaching spaces, new accommodation, and a new Students' Union building, which will really enhance the experience of students. This is the biggest development that we've ever made, and I think it does really demonstrate the ambition that we've got to drive forward and to improve the experience further. And actually, the Higher Education Policy Institute described Edge Hill as unmistakably student-centred. And I really do think that's an accurate description, and it is a real testament to all of you as colleagues who are the key supporters of our students. So I just want to say thank you for absolutely everything that you do day in, day out to support our students. Huge congratulations to everyone that's been nominated and all of the winners. And enjoy your virtual evening. You deserve all this praise and more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Linda. And now I'll hand over to our Disabled Students Officer, Emma Williams, to present a new award for this year, the Diversity Champion Award.
Edge Hill is a community made up of all kinds of different people, and our diversity is our strength. Our staff are dedicated to ensuring support for students remains a priority, and this means recognising that one size never fits all. This Diversity Champions Award celebrates the staff that go the extra mile in supporting our student population. And the nominees are FoHSCM and Wongwin Booth Roberts. And the winner is FoHSCM.
Hello, you're not going to get any Oscar ceremony type histrionics from me, but I would like to say that I'm really honoured just to be nominated for this award, let alone to be shortlisted for it. I spent all of my professional life supporting students and developing their education, so it's a real honour to just be recognised in this way. So thank you very much.
Congratulations to Paul for being the first recipient of the Diversity Champions Award. Before we continue with our awards, let's hear from the Dean of Teaching and Learning, Mark Suffield, about some of this year's success stories.
Once again, I'm delighted to support the Student-Led Staff Awards and its contribution that it makes to the culture of the university. My view, and I know it's a shared view, is that the university is an ecosystem and every member of staff makes a contribution to the student experience. And these awards celebrate that from frontline teaching staff to people in support roles, and importantly, people like our cleaners, like our people in FM services, all of whom actually make a real contribution and make a difference to the life of our students and ultimately their success. These awards really put a spring in people's step. They are coveted, but also they value the things that are most important, which is teaching excellence and the way in which students are helped to navigate their way through a complex and challenging experience, and hopefully a great one here at the university. So well done to everybody who's achieved these awards and are part of that really vital, connected ecosystem that is Edge Hill University and its wonderful culture. So well done, thank you.
Thank you, Mark. I'll pass you back now to Student Governor Lauren King for our final award of the evening, our Non-Academic Support Staff Hero Award.
University is so much more than lectures, seminars and assignments. It takes so much hard work behind the scenes to provide a crucial service to the Edge Hill student population. Whether you're stood in the wind and rain preventing chaos in the car park, serving our office favourite hash browns in the canteen, or offering a friendly smile while cleaning those messy student flats. Rest assured, your work does not go unnoticed, and so it's my honour to present to you the award for Non-Academic Support Staff Hero. And the nominees are Pam Ball, the Media Store Team, Brian Tyra, Jessica Gallagher, and Chris Carr. And the winners are Pam Ball, Brian Tyra, and Jessica Gallagher. Unfortunately, Pam was unable to record a video for the ceremony, but has instead sent some kind words of gratitude for all those who nominated her for me to read on her behalf. I would like to thank all the students in Lord 109 to 114 for nominating me for this award. I really appreciate the nomination details the students wrote about me. It is so nice to be appreciated, and thank you for being so lovely. Students, good luck to all of you for your future.
Hi everyone, firstly I'd just like to say what an honour it was to be nominated for this award. I was working over Welcome Weekend. Well, I say working, I was having two of the best days I've ever had masquerading as work, and to actually receive a nomination on the back of that was outstanding and unexpected. And then to actually win, well, I'm really humbled. Edge Hill's a fantastic place, and everybody connected with Edge Hill, whether you're a student or a member of staff, should be really proud of everything you do every single day. So once again, thank you very much indeed. I'm absolutely delighted.
Receiving a nomination for this student-led award is a profound moment in my career journey at Edge Hill University. I'm extremely thankful to the individual who nominated me, as time was clearly invested into writing such a heartfelt statement. Helping students in the Faculty of Arts and Sciences to secure life-changing work placements is an extremely rewarding part of my job. I would like to thank my work-related learning team for their continued support. I would also like to thank the amazing students, staff and departments that we work with. The work-related learning team provide a unique service here to students at Edge Hill University, as we strive to make a positive difference in their lives on a daily basis. Once again, I would like to thank you for this nomination, and I'm extremely honoured and grateful to be a part of this fantastic experience. Thank you again.
Thank you, Lauren, and a massive congratulations to Pam, Brian and Jessica. And that brings us to the end of our 2023 ceremony. A well-deserved congratulations to everyone that received a nomination, and particularly to our winners. As part of the Students' Union President team, we have the privilege of working with so many teams, and this is our opportunity to really let you know how your actions can make a real impact to a student's university experience and ensuring it is one they'll never forget. We are grateful to continuously work alongside you, and so on behalf of Edgehill Students' Union, thank you. And a further thank you to all our viewers for attending our virtual ceremony. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we hope to see you soon.